Okay. Two things. So two things I found out just now starting this recording. One, wait, what would the second thing be? No, I left my fan running. Let me turn that off. One of the things is that I found out that I recorded in 4K last time, and that's why it took so long for the video to process. Two, I'm out of breath right now, which I always find out right before I film. What was the other thing going to be, though, Grub? I have Grub. I know people weaponize their dogs for attention, and I'm willing to do that with my dog. Grub, give them attention. No. He's so cute. This is Grub. She just got spayed, so she's got to wear her pajamas. She's so cute, though. My love of movies has no ends. I have loved movies for years and years and years. I would say it's my biggest passion out of everything on this list. I think movies have always been there for me. I think I've always turned to movies when I need something. I think that I love recommending movies. I think that's where I find out who my true friends are, if they like my movie recommendations. So no pressure, but if you don't like my films based off of these 5, you guys are out of here. This is game over. What are you doing, Grub? You're crazy. So here are the movies that I have behind me. I wanted to do this with like a whole film set around me, but I don't have DVDs. You gotta stop whining. The movies that I have in my house, though, are these Dutch movies that Luca and Levi gave me. So I have De Lame Superhelden, Mis Kies op de Planken, Mechemendi, and Chameleon 2. Out of all of these, I think the best one's going to be Mis Kies op de Planken. But I'm not sure. Luca said his favorite is Mechemendi. So apparently she's like a superhero, but it's also a TV show, so it doesn't count as a movie. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I should see if I can put a clip in. If I can put a clip in any of these, I'll put them in. Probably starting from here, going through, so.
Ik hoorde dat een probleem was. Er was een groot probleem. Er was een groot probleem.
Ik ben in jouw macht. Ik ben in jou. Ik weet niet meer wat ik doe.
Dat hoort bij een voorstelling. Echt waar. Snap je? Gaat het wel, juf? Oké.
We gaan terug naar school. We moeten gaan. Nu. Oh.
Maar juf, we moeten nog oefenen.
Ik moet naar huis.
Maar juf...
Nu.
Hier zullen jullie ouders niet zo blij mee zijn, denk ik.
Waren uw ouders dan wel blij met u, Zwart?
Nee, daar is echt iets aan de hand, hoor.
Zwart! Slagrood alarm! De windhoos komt recht op ons dorp af.
Ziet Klinkhamer, en wie ben jij? Sorry.
I really need to start talking about films because I don't have much time. I did the burp thing. We were talking about that when we start, me and my sisters, when we're about to film, we all get like really burpy. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is my 3rd time trying to film my explanation of why these 5 are my favorite movies, and every time I fail because I'm worried that I'm not explaining them well enough to convince you why they belong on the list. So I'm going to read the description that the films actually want you to hear, and hopefully that sells it enough, because those are like Hollywood bigwigs trying to tell you that these are good films. So hopefully they can do it better than I can. I have 2 honorable mentions. I have a lot of movies, and I could go on and on and on, but I'm going to just do 2. So if you need more movie recommendations, or if you want something more in a specific category, ask me, and I will give you a specific film to watch.
Come here, me. It's yeah, I don't know what to say.
But these are just 2 that I feel like I would be mad at myself for not mentioning. So for my first honorable mention, we have The Help. It is I didn't write the year it came out. What the heck? It was probably my first movie that I was like, this is my favorite movie. First movie that I was like sentient, I think. If I knew the year it came out, I would know how old I was for it. So I'll just plop that up now, how old I was when I watched it. It was really dramatic for me. It was the first time that I ever read or watched a story like this. It's based off of a book, so I did read the book. The movie description is, in 1960s Mississippi, Southern city girl Skeeter returns from college with dreams of being a writer. She turns her small town on its ear by choosing to interview the black women who have spent their lives taking care of prominent white families. Only Abilene Viola Davis, she hasn't eaten it yet. Viola Davis, the housekeeper of Skeeter's best friend, will talk at first. But as the pair continue the collaboration, more women decide to come forward, and as it turns out, they have quite a lot to say. It's a really good movie. I think the acting is amazing. I think the story's really good. They picked really good songs. Even though it's a really intense subject, they still allow you to have fun in certain points of the film. So I respect it for taking on such a big, daunting task and yet having a good time with it.
Every day you're not dead in the ground. If you wake up in the morning, you're going to have to make some decisions. You got to ask yourself this question. Am I going to believe all them bad things them fools say about me today? You hear me? Am I going to believe all them bad things them fools say about me today?
The other movie that I want to mention is They Came to a City. This is based off of a play. Actually, I should read the description. What am I doing? It says, adapted from a J.B. Priestley play with many of the original actors, the tale of various people who have come to live in an ideal city and their hopes and reasons for doing so. That is a terrible description of the film, and I could not find a better description based off of like IMDb or even just the Google synopsis. It is not good out there if you like old 1947 films based off of a play. It's a drought. It is dry wasteland.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found...
We need more people like you to write better descriptions. Grub is so confused as to what's going on here, but she likes that she's chewing on the pen. It's about 9 people. I think it's 9 people. It doesn't say. I think it's like 9 people. It's about 9 random people who all of a sudden mysteriously become teleported in this idealistic castle where they see a beautiful city, and all of them can go, but they have different reasons for wanting to and different reasons for not wanting to, and you see who stays and who doesn't, and it is good.
It ain't Sir George Gedney you want, is it?
No. I was calling for my husband. I'm Mrs. Stritton.
I'm Mrs. Bentley. Was your husband with you?
Yes, we were together till about 10 minutes ago. We're always together. We always have been.
Yes, well, that's how some likes it and some don't.
Perhaps we're dead.
No, we'd feel different if we was dead. Either we'd feel nothing at all or we'd feel different, and I feel just the same as I did. Feet aching, rheumatic pains in my legs and all. Just the same. And besides, I've got my shopping basket, and I wouldn't have that with me if I was dead. That'd be silly.
I'm going to look for him. Malcolm! Malcolm!
Starting with my list now. This is my top 5, guys. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. My number 5, The Farewell. The Farewell, I watched... It came out in 2019. I watched it a year ago, so it can't be higher because I'm worried I like it so much just because it's one of the newer ones on my list. The description reads, Billy is devastated to learn about her grandmother's, Nai-Nai's, terminal illness, so her family organizes a wedding so they can spend more time with Nai, who is unaware of her diagnosis. This movie is really, really good. It is about a Chinese family. Aquafina, nope, she ate the pen cap. Get the pen cap out. Aquafina is the lead. It's my first time actually enjoying Aquafina as an actress and being like, no, she actually knows what she's doing. She really knows what she's doing, guys. She is maybe just an annoying voice for a lot of you, but she really respects stories. And I don't know, it's the first time that I've seen her that I'm like, I actually think that she's a really cool person. She's more than just a character. Like, Aquafina is more than just that voice that we all know her for. And I give her a lot of props for what she has to put up with in Hollywood, because I know she wants more roles like this, but she's only getting like Scuttle or like Jumanji 2, poor thing. It also shows a different world than I'm used to seeing. I'm not used to watching like Chinese film or anything like that. Nope, now she got this part of the pen. Oh my God, you're so bad. You're so bad. I have to get her a toy. 1 second. All right. Sorry, Grab. You're gonna have to move for a quick second. Oh, you got the scrap of paper that I left. There you go. Enjoy that. The music is really good. The music in the trailer is really good. The trailer, you want to have someone convince people to watch your story, hire whoever they hired to work on this trailer. That trailer, no joke, is... It's probably like #1 favorite movie trailers. I should do that. Top 5 favorite movie trailers. Honestly, that's Star Wars, Return of the Jedi or whatever. No, the second one. No, really good movie, really good soundtrack, really good acting. Shows you a part of the world that I'm not used to seeing, and humanizes Aquafina in a way no other film has. What more do you need?
Mom,
Yeah?
I want to stay in China, and I'll take care of Nai.
What? You stay here to do what? You can cook, you can clean. 连中文都没能明白，你能干嘛？哎，这个吧，好好。
哦，谢谢。I'll figure it out, Mom.
So you just stay here, and what? Wait for her to die? What about the fellowship? Just forget about it, huh? And you're 30 years old. You just stop your life and stay here. And every day she have to look at you with that sad-looking face. That's not nice for anybody, right?
You know, one of the few good memories of my childhood were those summers at Nai's. They had that garden. Yeah, and I would catch dragonflies. And then we just moved to the States. Everything was different. Everyone was gone. It was just the three of us.
And it was hard. It was hard for us, too.
I wanted to believe that it was a good thing. But all I saw was fear in your eyes. And I was confused and scared constantly because you never told me what was going on. And then yeah died. You didn't even tell me he was sick. So it felt like he just vanished suddenly. And you wouldn't even let me go to his funeral.
You were at school. We didn't want you to miss the school. We did what we thought was best for you.
But I never saw him again. And every time I came back to China, he just wasn't there anymore. And I come back, and he's just gone. The house is gone, Adia's gone. Our Beijing home is gone, and soon she'll be gone too.
So, #4, we have Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, 2021. Really good movie. Really cute, really sweet. The description reads, Marcel, a 1-inch tall shell, lives with his grandmother, Connie, the only residents of their town after their neighbor's sudden, mysterious disappearance. When discovered by a guest amongst the clutter of his Airbnb, the short film he posts online... when discovered by a guest... Oh, yeah. When discovered by a guest amongst the clutter of his Airbnb, the short film he posts online brings Marcel millions of passionate fans and a new hope of reuniting with his long-lost family. So it's like about a guy who stays in an Airbnb, and he finds this little shell, and he like makes a little documentary about it, and it's about family and shells and believing in yourself and trusting. Grub, this is the first time Grub's seen me film anything before, so she's probably really confused as to what's going on and as to why I'm being so passionate in my house by myself. By myself with my grub. She's so cute. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it. The farewell is free on Canopy. So if you have Canopy, if you have a library card, that means you have access to Canopy. You get like 15 free movies a month. 15 free movies a month. And it's worth it. So just sign up with your library card. Watch The Farewell like a million times. Marcel the Shell, I think, is on Amazon Prime. Not positive. Don't quote me on that.
Flashlight in case the power goes out. You just gotta step on it like this. See how it's... Whoa, sorry. Well, don't stand right in front of it. Finally, this is the sparkler. What you do is you light this end on fire and then you step back. This can act as a flare, alright?
What would I need?
That's if you need a signal for help. And Dean's gonna leave you his phone just in case.
What? Who was he the flare?
You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, why don't we just put the colander over you now if you want?
Now we have Beast of the Southern Wild, number 3. I kept going between number 3 and number 2. Beast of the Southern Wild is one of the first indie films I think I saw. And I remember watching the Oscars and being like, I don't know what this movie's about. I just know that I have to see it. Quvenzhané Wallis, I think that's how you say her name, is one of the youngest actresses to ever be nominated for an Oscar. She did not win, but I remember she brought like a dog purse to the red carpet, and I was like, this girl's pretty cool. Good for her for showing up with that. If she did win, she would have been the youngest girl to ever win an Oscar, and she, honestly, I don't remember what won instead, but she deserved it. Probably. I don't know. We'll see if I change my mind while I'm editing this.
And the Oscar goes to Jennifer Lawrence.
The description reads, 6-year-old hush puppy lives with her father, Wink, in a remote Delta community. Wink is a stern taskmaster, but he is preparing his young daughter for the end of the world. When Wink falls mysteriously ill, nature seems to fall ill with him. Temperatures rise, the ice caps melt, and fearsome prehistoric beasts called aurochs run loose. Rising waters threaten to engulf their community, sending Hush Puppy in a search of her long-lost mother. That is not a very good description of the movie, I don't think. The movie is a lot more than that. It's more than just Hush Puppy and her dad's relationship. It is like a big part of it, but it's more about, again, community, seeing things that I'm not used to seeing in film. It's all shot in 16mm film, so it's all beautifully done, and you can see like the grain. A lot of respect for that director. He also directed Windy, which is a pretty good film. It's a lot weirder than this one. He did Windy after Beast of the Southern Wild, which came out in 2012, so I was 14 when Beast of the Southern Wild came out. Yeah, I would say that explains a lot in my movies that I like. I think it was very influential for me, for sure, to say the least. And Wink, Dwight Henry, he was just a guy, because they shot this on scene. Yeah, they filmed this thing all in Louisiana, the Bayou. And he just had a bakery across from where they were doing casting calls. So the casting directors would always go to the bakery in the morning before they would like interview a bunch of people. And they'd be like, come on, man, you got to go out here. You got to try it. And he's like, man, I'm kind of all right with like what I'm doing going on here. They convince him to audition. He auditions. They give him the role. He is such a good actor. He did such a good job. You hate him. You love him. You understand his struggle. You understand what he's afraid of. It is really, really good. Everyone does a really good job in this film.
Good girl. That's it. And then real careful. Take your knife and you pop this off. That's beautiful.
No, hush, puppy! Whoa. Beast it! Beast it! Show me you can do it! Come on! Come on! Come on now! Beast it! 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 Come on now! Beast it! Beast it!
Next, we have Emma, the 1996 version with Gwyneth Paltrow, the only true version anyone should watch. Really, really good. If you don't like Gwyneth Paltrow because of Goop or whatever, I don't care. She's really cool, and she's a smart businesswoman, so let her get her bag, okay? Let's give her bag. I mean, don't eat the paper. Give her bag, okay? The description is... In this adaptation of Jane Austen's classic novel, pretty socialite Emma Woodhouse entertains herself by playing matchmaker for those around her. Her latest project is Harriet Smith, an unpretentious debutante. While Emma herself receives the attentions of the dashing Frank Churchill. Frank Churchill? What? While Emma herself receives the attentions of the dashing Frank Churchill. However, Emma's attempts at matchmaking cause more problems than solutions and may ultimately jeopardize her own chance at love and happiness. I just realized while reading that description that Ewan McGregor plays Frank Churchill. Megan, you never told me that. Never. Did you know? Did you guys know? Did you guys know and not tell me? I've been watching this movie forever, and I never once knew that it was Obi-Wan stinking Kenobi. Shame on you. Shame on you for never telling me that. This means so much. I don't know what this means. The universes may connect. I'm seeing a crossover. Is this when I finally use AI? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Matthew use AI and make a picture for me of Gwyneth Paltrow as a Jedi wielding lightsaber. A Jedi wielding lightsaber. Yeah, it's going to be Gwyneth Paltrow holding a Jedi with a lightsaber. Matthew, do it. I need you to do it for me. It's a pretty good description of the movie. It's a really cute movie. It's kind of funny because growing up, Megan always liked Pride and Prejudice. Bethany always liked Sense and Sensibility. And I always liked Emma. I don't think Kira's picked her favorite yet. It probably would be Emma because that's the better movie. So, oh wow!
Surely my ardent attachment to you, my love and passion cannot help but have made an impression.
Mr. Elton, this is I, Miss Woodhouse. The party spirit has confused you. I'm happy to deliver your message to Miss Smith, but you must direct no more of it to me.
Miss Smith? What sort of message would I want to send to her? Miss Smith?
Mr. Elton, the wine has weakened you for you to...
If the wine has had any effect, it has been strengthened my will to tell you that I love you.
My astonishment is beyond anything I can express. For you to address me in this manner after your behavior to Miss Smith...
I never cared whether Miss Smith were dead or alive, except that she was your friend. Who can think of Miss Smith when Miss Woodhouse is near?
No.
Everything I've said or done has been to prove my adoration for you. Why else would I go to London to have your picture framed? Allow me to interpret the silence. You have long understood me.
Sit back and kindly refrain from the intimacy of whispering.
My number one favorite movie. Here we go, guys. Here we go. It might be predictable. Maybe. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be like, if The Help was on honorable mention, what's going to be his favorite? I gotta give it to him. I love a good character story. I don't need all the graphics. These are hints for you, okay? I don't need the flashy whatevers. I just like good writing, good characters, and I like to have fun with the people I'm watching it with. What are we thinking? Not Sharknado. I'm stealing this idea from Bethany, by the way. I like what you did, Bethany, when you were like can anyone say it? Is anyone saying it? I'm stealing this from you. I mean, we're siblings, so we can like steal from each other. Anyway, it is Death on the Nile, 1978. The Peter Ustinov, I think that's how you say his name. The Peter Ustinov version. Get out of here, Matthew. I feel like most of this is just me dogging on Matthew for liking AI and for liking the stinky other Hercule Poirot. Get him out of here. We don't want the BBC version. You guys are disgusting. This version is amazing. You got Betty Davis, Maggie Dame Smith, Mia Farrow. You have so many good actors and actresses. Peter Ustinov. I can't think of another actor in it. Yeah, I really can't. But the quotes in this film, the fun you have in this film, even though there's like so much death going on, you're like, this is fun. I don't know how to describe it. Okay. The description is, on a luxurious cruise on the Nile, a wealthy heiress, Lynette Ridgway, is murdered. Fortunately, among the passengers are famed Belgian detective Hercule Poirot and his trusted companion, Colonel Race, who immediately begin their investigation. But just as Poirot identifies a motley collection of would-be murderers, several of the suspects also meet their demise, which only deepens the mystery of the killer's identity. This is such a fun movie. It might be a little bit predictable. I don't really care. It's an Agatha Christie novel. They made the movie based off of that. There's been recent one with Gal Gadot in it, and it's so bad. It's laughably bad. It's terrible. It's ugly. It's gross. It's uncultured. You're an uncultured movie. New one with Gal Gadot. Shame on you.
We have a piano tuned, a chef stolen from shepherds of Cairo, and enough champagne to fill the Nile.
Oh my goodness. What? Who? Yeah. Electric chair.
The costume work is amazing, by the way. Whoever they had as their costume designer, legendary.
And the winner is Anthony Powell for Death on the Nile.
I'm overwhelmed by the honor. Thank you very much indeed. I'd like to share this enormous honor with the terrific people without whom no costume designing can work. The people who made the costumes, who worked all night, most of the time, making costumes overnight. Germinal Rangel of London, Barbara Matera of New York, and Philip Link of London. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
This one is so good. Everyone on it knows what they're doing. They know what they're supposed to be doing when they're on the screen. It feels like they built the characters around these actors and actresses because they know the job that had to get done, and they did it.
I know how you feel. We all feel like that at times. Only I warn you, mademoiselle. Do not allow evil into your heart. It will make a home there.
If love can't live there, evil will do just as well.
Oh, how sad, mademoiselle.
So, yeah, those are my top 5 favorites. So just to run through them again, because I feel like I like it when people do like last minute run throughs again. We had The Farewell, Marcel's the Shell with Shoes On, Beast of the Southern Wild, Emma, Death on the Nile. Bam! I forgot to mention, I wrote this down, but in Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Jenny Slate plays the shell, and she's one of the writers, And Dean, the guy who's like the Airbnb host, he's also a writer and the director. Oh my God. I really love when someone is so passionate about the story that they fill the roles of so many crew members, because it shows that they really have a vision and they want to make sure that it's shown. So I don't know why I can't get my thoughts across now. And I feel like I've looked away from the camera a lot during this filming. I don't know. Y'all scaring me today.
I don't know what was that, guys, and I didn't do that. I'm scared.
So, anyway, those are my 5. Hope you guys watch them. If you want any recommendations, hit me up. I got some. I got plenty.
What's up, everyone? It's Levi from the Netherlands. Tommy has asked me to make a list of my top 5 movies, and that's what I'm about to show you right now. So starting with my number 5, which is The Matrix. I think this is a movie that almost everybody knows about. Everybody has seen it or heard of it, and it's a really, really cool movie. I mean, the visuals are spectacular. The VFX was way ahead of its time, and the fact that the VFX shots are still holding up till today is, I mean, that says enough, right? It was great work. It's still really cool to watch them, even though it's that old, you know? Everybody knows the famous bullet time scene where Neo is dodging all these bullets. And looking at it right now, it's still looking very cool. Like, yes, the VFX is dated, but I don't mind. It still looks really incredible. And story-wise, it's also holding up. Like, everybody knows the story of the Matrix in the real world and people being stuck in the Matrix. There's even some questionable theories out right now where people think that we're living in the Matrix.
You are not.
But it goes to show how good the story is, and how much impact it's had on society as a whole as well. But yeah, it definitely deserves number 5 on my list. It's a really cool movie. I really enjoy it still.
Trinity! Help!
Now onto my number 4, which is The Dark Knight. Now, I was a bit hesitant to put a superhero movie on my list because, in my opinion, in general, superhero movies aren't really that great. You know, you have superhero movies and you have movies. A good superhero movie isn't always a good movie, but I think this one really is. It's by Christopher Nolan. It's part of a trilogy, and this is the second one of them. And it shows the legendary rivalry between Batman and the Joker. And yeah, they just did it very well. Like, Heath Ledger, who played the Joker, he really brought the character to life. I think he did the best depiction of the Joker ever. And they just did it really, really well. The shots look really good. The visuals, the acting's really good. The music is really awesome by Hans Zimmer. And it's more in-depth than a regular superhero movie, which I really like. It's a good superhero movie and a really good movie. So, yeah, it definitely deserves number 4, as it will be also the only superhero movie on my list. But yeah, it deserves the praise.
I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No, you complete me.
You're garbage. Who kills for money?
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. They need you right now. But when they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
All right, now my number 3, which is Inception. This is one of those movies that just blows your mind. I just didn't understand it the first time I watched it, and that's the beauty of it. You are watching, you're experiencing it, you don't really know what's going on, but you're there for the ride, you know? And if you're watching it 2 or 3 times, then you finally begin to understand. And I can still watch it and really enjoy it because it just looks really, really good. You know, of all these different layers, and the acting is great. The music is phenomenal. I mean, everybody knows Time by Hans Zimmer from this movie. It's probably one of the most well-known pieces of film music ever. And that says something. It's just a great experience overall. One of the best movies I've ever seen. Right, on to number 2, which is a bit of a controversial one, namely Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I mean, there had to be a Star Wars film on this list. And I chose for this one because, in my opinion, it's the best. That's very controversial amongst Star Wars fans because most people would say the best movie is The Empire Strikes Back from the originals. I don't really agree with that. I think those people, you know, they saw the originals when they were young, and so they have a lot of nostalgia towards them, and that's why they think this one's the best. It's not. It's definitely this one. Overall, I think the prequels are better than the originals. The story is a bit better in the originals, but the prequels are just so much better in every other way. Like, the visuals are a lot better, the VFX, the acting, the choreography. It's just this one's the best. Like, you have the prequels, the first one, the second one, and then this one is where it's all been leading up to. And you know where everybody's gonna end up. You know you know Anakin's gonna turn into Darth Vader, and still you want to see the story. And it's just so well done. The music is epic. Yeah, for me, just the best Star Wars movie ever made. I really love it.
I don't know you anymore. Anakin, you're breaking my heart. You're going down a path I can't follow.
Because of Obi-Wan.
Because of what you've done. What you plan to do. Stop. Stop now. Come back. I love you.
Liar!
No!
You're with him! You brought him here to kill me!
No!
Let her go, Anakin! Let her go! You turned her against me!
You have done that yourself!
Alright, before I go to my number 1, I wanted to do some honorable mentions. Now, to begin with, Napoleon Dynamite. This is the movie my brother and I watched when we were in Florida 2 or 3 months ago. Tommy showed it to us, and it was so different from anything I've ever seen. It's so funny, weird, awkward. I really loved it. It's not really one of the best movies I've ever seen. It was just a lot of fun seeing it, and very different from anything else I've ever seen. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Tenet, which is also a movie by Christopher Nolan. It's just that it came out during the pandemic, so it didn't release in theaters, which is why it kind of flopped. But it's a really, really good movie about time reversal and a lot of other stuff that I still don't really understand, which is also the beauty of it. Yeah, you should definitely watch it if you like Christopher Nolan movies. And I also wanted to give a honorable mention to Rogue One, which is one of the best Star Wars movies by Disney. You know, when Disney acquired Star Wars, they really messed up with the sequels. But after that, they made this enormous banger, which is Rogue One. And yeah, they deserve some credit for it. It's like, apart from Revenge of the Sith and The Empire Strikes Back, this is definitely one of the best Star Wars movies. All right, let's go to number 1, which is Interstellar. This movie just blows my mind every time I watch it. Still, definitely the first time I watched it, it just you don't know what's going on. You have no idea. You're just there for the ride, and you only understand it after you watch it a couple more times. It's really an experience. It's not just a movie. The visuals are spectacular. They're fantastic. It's pretty accurate science-wise, which is also really cool. The music, again, phenomenal with Hans Zimmer's scores. Everybody knows, you know, Mountains or Cornfield Chase. Just the best cinema tracks there are. So yeah, the combination of Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer, just deadly. Really, really good. And it's also a movie that always makes me cry. You know, the scene where Cooper is watching the messages of his kids, and I break down crying. It's a beautiful movie. It's an experience. Yeah, if you haven't seen it already, I envy you, because I wish I could see it for the first time again. It's that good.
Wreckage. Where's the rest?
Towards the mountains.
Those aren't mountains. They're waves.
Oh shit.
That one's moving away from us.
We need the recorder.
Brand Doyle, back to the Ranger now.
We're not leaving without her data.
Get back here now. We do not have time. The second wave is coming. We're in the middle of a swell.
I got it.
Get your ass back to the Ranger now. Brands, get back here now.
Go, Cooper, go. Cooper, go. I can't make it. Go.
Case, go get her.
Go.
Get up. Get up, Brand. Go, go, go.
I'm not gonna make it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Come on, Case has. Get back here, Doyle. Come on. Get to the hatch. Go, go, go. Manually overriding inside hatch.
So that was my top 5. Thank you.